I'm Foxy Blue, and I'm here to do the live readings that I started last week. Um, and I'm going to be doing the fire signs individually. I'm going to be doing Aries, then Leo, Sagittarius, and then in the next live that I'll do right after this, I will be doing the earth signs. Check out your big three, all the placements. I did the air signs and water signs few days ago. So let's get it. So, okay, Aries, this is Sun, Moon, and Rising. And let's see what we have for Aries coming up for the remainder of October or when this finds you. Okay, door to happiness and healing. So, this tells me you have learned a lot of lessons. The road was difficult, the challenges were many, but now you have learned some lessons. You know, you still have dealing with some disappointments and some, just how everything turned out. You know, you might have been surprised how everything turned out, and how if you don't learn the lessons, you are bound to repeat them. So, our first energy that we have is the door to happiness and healing. Man holding a coin. You may be dealing with male or female, it doesn't matter, but you may be dealing with someone uh here that is mature when it comes to finances, or some dealings with someone with finances. Door to spirit is here. So door to spirit is here. So let's see what we have. Okay. uh and Hey, how you doing, Bold Ebony? And loving yourself, pouring love into yourself. The Sun card, a woman in their head thinking, if you're female, this is you, because this is your energy or people dealing with. So the heartbreak, disappointments, some heartache and pain, some challenges that you have to have dealt with. Okay, so let's see what else we have. I'm good. How are you? Thank you. Let's see what we have. Um, I will be going after I do these lives today. I will try to go live sometime this weekend if I can. The latest, yeah, Sunday or Monday at best is my when my schedule allows me. And I will do readings. We're gonna do readings, super chats, or whatever. If you're a member, the readings are free. You get one or two readings a month. Okay. So we have message of concern. So there's a message coming in. A sudden wealth is here. So there's a lot of abundant cards. We have blossoming abundance, a cornucopia of blessing, and we started with the strongest energy, which is door to happiness and healing. Universe said, "Oh, you learned. You finally learned, and you have been appreciative." There's a gratitude here. So I feel gratitude when I see these cards. Toil and labor. So this is you learning that doing regular jobs is not for the people that I'm reading, and this is just feeling like toxic, something you're not happy with, some type of job, but you are creating different forms of income and tapping into your gift. When you tap into your gift, that's when you are finally financially free. uh Lovers is here, so now you have to think, make decisions about love that are for your higher good. As a fire sign, with the passion of Aries, you can tap into things that you're passionate about, but not to be distracted by what are your deal breakers. So now you're thinking, okay, I want someone that I'm passionate about, but I have, standards. I'm taking back my power back. So you will have high honor as long as you continue doing your gift, and your talent. You will have recognition. You haven't had recognition in this, which means regular jobs, but you will. So this is the best card that we can have right now. We have a ton of great cards, Aries. I love to see it because I've done your readings. The last few months were absolutely crazy. But this is a gift. This is money that's coming in that you don't have to work for. This is a gift for something working out that you don't expect. Miracle. That you don't expect. Also, something about your health. So make sure that you are eating healthy, living a healthy lifestyle, and being open to a new, when you're in the spiritual journey, the negative and bad foods and things like that will no longer resonate with you, or you will feel guilty when you eat it. So now spirit is pushing you. This journey changes everything. The way you speak, The way you and you are speaking abundance. So no longer gone are the days of saying, "Oh, I'm so broke," as a joke. We don't even use that language because that's what you're sending the message. So a distant horizon, you may be traveling, and marriage, something about marriage, and great fortune. So there's a lot of abundance. All this tells me is that you're heading in the right direction. Let's get some financial cards first, and then we'll develop this story. Let's get some financial advice. We'll develop the story, and then love cards. So repairing your credit, you're on the right direction with finances. You're making better choices. And look what I said. Look what I said, fire sign Aries. Okay. When you do your creativity, listen, I wish I could scream this on the mountain and tell everybody, until you don't do your creativity, you are not going to be financially free. You are not. Somebody will always control your salary, even if you make $300,000 somewhere. They own you. You understand? So when you do your creativity, having a little side hustle or stream of income, not everybody is meant to be a boss or wants to be having their own business, but I do feel that strongly with this much abundance. Um, Training, you're going to learn to be better every week. Get better. Your homework, and anybody's homework that's listening, is get better than you were last week. Learn something new. If you're a baker, learn some new techniques. If you're a writer, learn how to do a better writing samples or books. If you work with children, learn creative things that you can do so you can be the best teacher that you can be. If you work with dogs, even if you're watching dogs, be the best dog watcher that you can be. Just be like, you know what, you didn't ask me, but I done took these these dogs a bath. I took care of the dogs. They're fresh and clean. Wow, they always smell real good and they're happy to see you. Be the best that you can be. That way, the only competition you have is yourself. People can't touch you because they're like that. They can't make it so that they can't afford to lose you. Because that's how I did with all the jobs that I ever had. I was the best at whatever. So even if some people, even if they would have fired me, they would have felt that loss. So budget, continue to see and cut, and check out which corners you can cut out, which things you can cut out. If you're spending like $1,000 a month on takeout, you know what I mean? Mindful. The spiritual journey is mindful. Hi, Cherry Blossom. How you doing? Remember Cherry Blossom in the house. So learn from your past mistakes of debt, things like that. We have money coming in and credit repair with debt. Also, you're spending, you're shopping for things that you need, shopping and selling. So I see these two, right? So it's like investment. Some of you are going to be buying things that you could flip. The poor mindset is someone that thinks, oh, let me get paid so I can pay my bills. The rich mindset, the wealthy mindset, is let me get money. I'm gonna take care of my bills, but how can I flip it? How can I make this abundance grow? How can I sell, food plates or do some hustle, something on the side? Loan will be approved, so money is coming. Things are gonna work out. Payday. Look at this, Aries. Lend me $1. Let me hold $1. So we have great cards. Let's get a couple more abundance. And anybody, regardless of your sign, you can listen to and get some gems up in here. So let's see what we have. So, artists, a lot of you, yeah, financial freedom. Okay, great. Exactly what I was saying. Aries, you believe me now? So, passive income. We all have to have a passive income or several streams of income in order to get rich fast. The get rich schemes do exist when you put in the work, the real intentional work, not just do some shisty stuff. Okay, so passive income is coming up for you. You're gonna start looking and researching how can I get a passive income. And when you do your first passive income, whether it's babysitting, whatever it is that your little side hustle is, once you start getting paid for that, and then you got your regular job, whatever, until you sustain yourself, you're gonna be like, see, now I could make more money moves. I could save, invest, all that. You will have financial freedom. So this is coming up for you. You are being pushed to your destiny. Okay, so you're being pushed to your destiny. All the jobs that you're losing, it's because they're pushing you into a different direction, and the direction is you being an artist. You're very creative at what you do. It could be with music, with food, but you're meant to be an artist. Some of you are counselors, but whatever it is, you have to be an advocate for your job, which means you got to do a job that you are passionate about. You believe in the mission, and so try to focus. You may have too many thoughts going on in your head. So try to focus. Let's clarify some of these energies. So the first one, door to happiness and healing. I see some healing energy when it comes to health. There's some health situations here. So the magician, you're going to make it happen. You're taking the steps because you already saw, Aries, when you were just satisfied with just a job or just like toxic people, that keeps getting worse. The time moments keep getting worse, and I feel that you've learned that. The time moments just kept getting worse. Things did not work out. So let's see, man holding a coin. Let's clarify that. Okay, so you're gonna have a conversation with someone. This is the truth. You're gonna have victory through truth. Some truths are gonna be revealed when it comes to someone here that you're dealing with, because there's extra energy. Someone that you have dealt with is dealing with other energies, and flip and switch it. It could be you, but there's a person here, extra energy that was interfering. Fire sign doesn't have to be, but you're coming out as the empress. Okay, so divine feminine, or you're the divine masculine. And the empress, you know how she becomes, or he becomes, an emperor or an empress, by cutting out things that no longer serve you. And that's a financial, you're building some financial empire. Okay, regardless of the arguments or this harmony that you get and the resistance, don't tell anybody your plans. Just build in silence. Cornucopia of blessings, let's clarify that. Yeah, this is the same thing I was just saying. There's some arguments of people that will not believe in your goals, or they're gonna shut it down, or try to trigger you and poke you into negative. Everything is energy. The energy of abundance has to be zen, calm. It can't be angry. It has to be with gratitude. Um, so these people, whoever's trying to get you into argumentative disagreements, you have to keep boundaries, because it's someone from your past that you got to just cut it, block them, do a finality. Because if you don't do it, and you have this much abundance and stuff coming in, that means it's going to be an end to the people that you dealt with that had you in low vibrations. Now all these cards are here for you. It's up to you to meet the universe halfway and receive them. If you don't take the intentional actions to keep a peaceful life, to set boundaries with people, not be hanging out with toxic people, toxic people will end all this abundance, and just get you in trouble. So you will be having enough. Spirit's gonna give you the strength to go through the solitude, because you have been in isolation, or some of you are being put in isolation to get back your power. You're going through the door of spirit. You're becoming more spiritual, and part of becoming more spiritual is taking accountability, and taking a leap of faith with the Fool card. You may have been dealing with people that were toxic. Like I said, Capricorn energy here doesn't have to be, but you are going to be the highest card of abundance in the deck. All the cards of abundance. You have a new beginning with money. Just don't obsess. When you pick a passionate job to do or something, don't just be obsessed like I want to make money. Your intention is the most important thing. Your intention should be to make a difference in this world and help someone, or make someone happy with your art, with your counseling skills, or whatever is coming out. If your intention is just to make money, it will not uh, be fruitful. It will not be fruitful. It will not be prosperous. All right, let's clarify the Toil card. Yeah, you're investing in yourself with the High Priestess. You pretty much know. Hold on, make sure yeah, you pretty much know that you have to do something that is invest in a better opportunity, better job. This you're being put with a soulmate here again, and I say again because you might have been in a position where spirit was trying to give you a soulmate, a situation, but you may have been distracted by negative people. So yeah, you have a relationship here. The Justice card. So it is divinely timed. There's good news coming in. You will be meeting someone, or just being put in vibration with someone that is less toxic. There's an energy here. There's a Taurus energy here. I just want to say that someone's trying to offer you something. You may be disappointed by all the stuff that didn't work out, but you have a passion, new beginning. Major arcana here, moving forward. Okay, So let's see. Let's clarify this marriage card that came out earlier. Um, some of you may have dealings with a marriage in court. There's some dissolving a marriage, divorce, etc. Some things here. Yeah, you're thinking about it. Okay. Someone may be holding on to you, but you have a passionate new beginning. So the Ace of Wands is here, and someone may be holding on to you, with the Four of Pentacles. They may be apologetic, but they're holding secrets. They're not telling you everything that you need to know, but it's going to be given to you. The chosen ones are always given information. Spirit is saying continue to put work and stay out of, surrender, because things are going to work out when it comes to a court case here, a situation. All right, let's do love cards, and then we'll be closing out this reading for Aries. Do some love cards. Okay. Honeymooning. So yeah, that's like going on a date, new energy, but there's some attachments. You have to decide. Your decision is yours. All of these things and beautiful life is put in front of you. Now you have to decide: are you gonna go this route or stay on the spiritual path, or you're gonna deviate? If you deviate, you start from scratch. Just like that Martin episode in the sitcom Martin, where went to the DMV, he had to start over and start over and start over. Love yourself enough to know what your worth is and who to have around. Look, this is the heart of the matter when it comes to love. Aries, clearly decide what you want so that it can come to you. Like I said, there's some attachments here. Okay, this is on your part, respectfully. You're attached to something, or someone, but there's true love. So you have to decide what you want. You're gonna have a choice. Children are at the center of all the decisions that you're making when it comes to love. Okay, whether you have children, you got to protect the children. Being with someone that is okay with children, etc. You have chemistry with someone. Finances and career are affecting your love life. So you have to make sure you're okay, you're stable, so that you could be happy and dating someone new, not be in a financial crisis. Um, but you can meet someone at any level of finances in your life. Communicate properly. So make sure that you're clear in your communication. No ambiguous communication. Don't lead people on. You will have butterflies when you meet the right person. You'll know it. And Spirit is saying, slow down and surrender. You can't control people no matter what. So just control what your actions are. All right, final cards for Aries. Freedom. Freedom is you being able to be yourself. You're going to meet someone, a life partner that you will be able to meet and be yourself. You're going to be spending quality time, etc. Very soon. Came out again. So that means you have to decide. You haven't fully decided what you want. You can't have those in between karmic ties where you're flirting with someone or just dealing with someone casually, like, oh no, we just friends with benefits. None of that is gonna go down, and it will come in the way of all your abundance. You have amazing cards. It's up to you to meet this destiny. This destiny. Okay, so Aries, that was your reading. Let's get into Leo. Let's get into Leo. Let's get into Leo. Okay. Um, let me just make sure I'm connected to make sure we're good. Okay. All right. We Gucci. We straight. Okay. So Leo, come to the front. Leo. All right, let's see what we have for now or whenever this message finds you for the rest of October, etc. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So, hydrate. So let's see what we have for Leo. Leo. Strongest energy. Sun, Moon, Rising. Leo. I'll put timestamps on these so that we can see and go right to what we need. Okay, so Leo, strongest energies. Leo. Now to the end of October, whenever this message finds you. A thinking woman, so you're in your head. So this is your energy. You're in your head. Solar plex energies. This is the faith versus fear. So you may need to center your chakra, your third chakra, your solar plex. That's the fight between fearing and taking a leap of faith. Yeah, these go together. These go together, Leo. You're not you have to step out of your comfort zone. You got it. The answer is right on your neck. You have the key. You have the key. She has the key, and there's gonna be some action that you gotta take that steps out of your comfort zone. So you can look at this. The story is telling it in order, so you can meet in abundance. There is someone in their head about you, and look at your decision, and it's coming right underneath, and every decision leads to abundance. It's saying the same thing. Yeah, you're in your head, you're overthinking, perhaps analysis paralysis. So let's develop this story. Let's see what we have. Yeah, adjacent possibilities. So it's a lot of, you may have to rest your crown chakra because you're sleeping, but not really sleeping. You know, when you lay down and you're thinking about a million things, and some past disappointments are here. Maybe going through something right now. And the strength card was in the resistance position. I don't really do reversals, but it was in the reversal. But because it's here, that means it's gonna turn around eventually. The door to romance is opening up as well. So yeah, the strength card, you will have the strength to go through whatever it is, and Spirit's going to put you through your challenges that you're going through, etc. Let's get a couple of these other deck cards, see what we have. Occupation, so you're doing your gift, you're doing your talent. Change, you may be seeing a lot of 555s, so change is here, but there's some treachery, some, dishonesty, and someone, um, thief energy is like, be careful with someone that doesn't want your higher good. Whether they're pretending like they like you, they're your friend, you will know. Journey, maybe traveling. There's some travel here. Um, Main male. So there's an energy. I would say someone. It's an immature energy here. Okay. And pathway. The pathway is opening up for you. Oh, hi, Lizzie. The pathway is opening up. So the lovers is here with an energy of someone a little immature. And right underneath that, if you walk the straight and narrow path, you got sudden wealth. Okay, these cards don't just come out. Let's see. Yeah, but there may be, okay, so the despair came out. There's gonna be some news. This is why the strength card was in reverse with the heartbreak. It's gonna be, when you're at the end of, you're about to have a breakthrough, you get the ish hits the fan. Murphy's law. Everything that's gonna fail is just gonna do it. So there's gonna be a news that disappoints you, but you're gonna be tested to see how much faith, and through the challenge, make sure that you say that you're grateful. Just say it. You'll thank me later. Just be like, thank you for giving me the strength, universe, to go through this. I believe, and try to believe, because there's gonna be some news, but at the same time, look at here. Things are gonna work out. You have these fantastic. This is like a miracle you don't expect. So you're being tested to see how much faith you have, because if you are being tested to see if you have faith with these challenges, then it's like you are worthy of more abundance. That's just the way it goes. Your energy, your brain is electrical vibrations. It's vibration that you're sending out. A long time ago, we didn't believe when people say, oh, think positive. No, it really there's a science to it. You understand? There's neurological science to that vibration. That's a low. Everything is energy, so that vibration is very low. So in order for you to meet this vibration that's coming to you, this is the Empress, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. You got to be at a high vibration through the challenge. Work through the challenge. Let's let me let's clarify some of these. Thinking woman. So that's your strongest energy. Yeah. So a wish fulfillment. So there is a wish fulfillment coming. So like I said, you're overthinking and worrying. You're worrying about things that didn't happen. So you went on full panic mode about the future, because you know that's not a clear and present danger. You may think it's a clear present danger, a challenge that you're going through, but it hasn't ended horribly yet. You understand? So that means, how you doing, Omega? That means that don't put yourself in panic mode for something that didn't even happen. Because look, you have a wish fulfillment. You with the thinking woman, we're clarifying you're overthinking, over analyzing something. that's concerning. Let's see what fell out. Yeah, it could be about your job. This is because I see two different job cards, and in this deck, the first one that came out is you doing your gift, and you know what, Leo, it came out right next to sudden wealth. When you do your gift and your talent, that's when you will meet wealth and abundance. Period. You are the boss. Because this toil and labor is like slave work. It's working to make somebody else rich, and at any given moment they can fire you. So that's probably what you're in your head about. Walking away. Okay, so spirit is saying change. You're gonna see 555. Look, 9 is almost completed. This has something to do with work. Okay, take it how it resonates, but this has something to do with work. For the people that I'm reading this, there's a few energies here that you have, a little bit of heartbreak, disappointment, but this has something to do with work. Let me do this. Let's insert some financial cards because it's leading me towards money right now. We got the love. We got everything coming at. I'll do love cards at the end, but let's see. Thank you. It's been a while. Thank you. Yeah, I was live last week. I'm live like every week, but randomly. When you're, if you join the membership, you could talk to me all the time. But you could just put a post in the chat for. You could just make a subscriber post if you want to have conversation or reach out to me or email. So background check. Okay, so there's an energy here of a new job because it's a lot of overtime, a lot of multitasking. This is like slaving away. That's the energy. This is it. Look, this is it. Um, Slaving away, like working for something that it has a, when you are on the spiritual journey, you have psychic intelligence, and that means you start analyzing that you just been working all again this hamster wheel making somebody else rich. Interesting. So you're gonna start learning about new things and new opportunity. Oh, there we go. Interview is here. And I know some people that be like, no, I ain't leaving my job. I don't know what she's talking about. And then a month later, they're like, oh, remember you were talking about interview? Something terrible happened where I had to quit because they pissed me off. They disrespected me. Spirit is saying there's a new energy here. Because of toxic work environment. That's what has you in your head. Micromanaging on top of that. It's like, let me get a large toxic environment, and with a side of micromanaging, that's going to end badly. And these evaluations, people evaluating you, like on top of that, they just evaluating, did you behave this month? And then I'll give you whatever. I'll give you $20 raise, whatever. None of this stuff is going to resonate to the chosen ones. You're heading in the right direction, which is a new direction, because you got a lot of responsibilities and nothing to show for it. How you doing, Angel? Um, yeah, this is the. Did you see the title, Omega? This is the Leo reading, but you can ask something. I don't know. But yeah, this is not the personal readings. I'm gonna do those in a few more days. Teachers. So with finances, a lot of you are good at teaching something. And Spirit is saying, focus your mind on what you actually want to do. The right way to do it is, if you do have a job, you have a job to sustain yourself, and then you do a side passive income or start your own business or something, and have several forms of income. Is financial freedom. Let's see, been so busy. Oh, you've been busy. All right. Hope all is well with you, boo. And Jewel, you're back to the membership. Wait a minute, member and Jewel. I gotta say member. Welcome back. You're so funny. Financial freedom is coming to you, Leo, and your destiny is similar to Aries. So you're being pushed in a different direction. Your destiny, whatever you envision, and don't be worrying about, oh, I work so hard and people have more money. It's coming to you. Retirement, a lot of you, and retiring yourself early by doing by having financial, by having wealth. Okay, so let's keep clarifying. Did I miss Leo? This is Leo. This is Leo. Okay. Okay, so let's see. A passionate new beginning awaits you. This is clarifying this card. The taking a leap of faith. You're scared to take a leap of faith in a new direction, but and this is also, you have a passionate new beginning with a soulmate as well. Some of you may be moving, etc.
um, you will have money. Finances are here. Look, you're coming out, male or female, as like an empress energy. Let's clarify that. So a lot of you want to retire quicker than to be, oh, you got to work another 45 years. Yeah, then you could retire with minimum wage. No, you can retire yourself. Retirement, remember, looks different. Retirement can be you doing your business and working only several times a week, or working a part-time, thing, etc. Let's see. Okay, so there is a tower moment. You're trying to, so you're gonna be tempted by someone. You're gonna work on your abundance, but here's the problem. We have a tower moment, so there is some shakeup. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, another fire sign. Take it how it resonates. Someone's trying to offer love, etc. But let's see, because you're in your head. I'm sorry, but this is coming out as a liar. Somebody is okay. They're trying to, this is an energy, vampire energy. So someone is going to tempt you to not do your abundance. Like if you're working and started researching how to do a stream of income, you are going to be meeting someone or talking to someone, and you're going to have to use your discernment. This person is not for you. You do have a soulmate, but there's a person that's going to tempt you. And that's that energy that I felt. This is an immature energy, someone that is, let me clarify this real quick. This is not the right person. Some retire me. Anyone rich. Make yourself rich. When you know and you pour into yourself, if you wait for others, you're never going to meet full abundance, because they will always control you. You need to control the money for you to be abundant. You need to be abundant, make yourself abundant by changing your mind, change your everything. So there is someone that is pretending to be, there's going to be someone that's going to pretend to be wanting a relationship or whatever. This is a little side quest. Don't be distracted by this energy. This is a temptation, because you do have love coming in. Um, and this is different. You have love coming in, someone that's kind of funny. Um, because this is some people that are funny, they have toxic energy, not because they're funny, but because they know that you like to laugh, and they might be like, oh, let me just try to make her laugh, but they're not about anything. They have a toxic life. They don't communicate. They be hiding out. They date other people, or they just are not focused, and you could tell. So make sure that this person doesn't steal your high vibration energy, because yeah, someone from your past that you dealt with. Look at this, it's saying the same thing. Someone from your past, and you're trying to, this message is clear, Leo. Okay, you do have a new beginning with love, but you're still healing from something or someone. Let's clarify this man holding a love, a heart, and let's see what this is about. Yeah, because there's people that know your weakness. Your weakness could be, oh, you like a funny guy or a funny girl, and they're gonna be that for a second. But if you look at their life, it's like, what do? They just be hanging out with their boys or with their girl. They're not trying to be ambitious. They're not trying to improve themselves. They eat very unhealthy, and that's what you're gonna mimic. When you are close to them, you're gonna intertwine that energy. That means if they're broke and they keep overspending, they're gonna tempt you to overspend. So spirit is saying you're about to be in an abundant destiny road. You're being pushed into this road. That's why jobs are not working out. All this stuff's not working out, because all of it gotta go. You need new jobs or new situation. It's serendipity. So all these new things are gonna bring you to your happiness. That's why you're in your head, Leo. You've been left out in the cold already. So you're gonna make a decision. Who is this? Who is this? A man holding a heart. Man holding a heart. This is, yeah, this person is the same energy of this person, that you're like disappointed by choices, and you there's some relationships that have not worked out. You may be confused. This person might give you mixed signals and stuff, and they are kind of argumentative or aggressive speaking, or like to have the last word. That's not the person. You're gonna move forward. Water energy. You're gonna move forward with someone else. This is not the person. They're trying to steal the show in this reading. Whoever this is, they're trying to steal the show because they're attached to your energy big time, but you've been through too much. Okay, great, fantastic. So the death card is here, Scorpio energy. Death card is here. A partnership is blooming. You're gonna rest and work on yourself because you're gonna be tired. And there's a message coming in. Somebody's gonna be contacting you. And I know you've been through a lot, but the Wheel of Fortune is here. From this, like I give up, type of energy to the Wheel of Fortune. This is finances working out tremendously. Um, because you're on hermit mode. This is finances unexpectedly working out when you do what you're supposed to. If you don't remember what you're supposed to be doing, keep watching these readings, because if you don't follow what you're supposed to, what are you supposed to be doing? Okay, your personal homework is to continue to always do shadow work. This is for every sign. Doesn't matter if it's Leo or whoever. Take accountability. Rewind all the things and mistakes you made with money, with people, and learn from it. If you have to write it down and be like, don't be too nice, don't do this, don't do that, write it down. That's your personal homework. The second personal homework is improve yourself. Learn something every single day or every week. Give yourself a homework. Oh, on Wednesday I'm supposed to be learning something new. Research a book, watch videos on how to improve. I'm preaching, I'm throwing down gems. So listen to me, because I'm telling you, when I did this, that's when I finally, was able to sell stuff in my company, Foxy Blue Secret Garden. Check me out. My products are amazing because I put nothing but love and great intention into my products, my manifestation sprays. This is how I became abundant, and I'm still working on abundance myself. So those are your homework. Improving yourself every week, taking accountability, doing shadow work, and taking the final homework every week is taking a leap of faith, putting yourself out there. Apply to this opportunity, apply for this grant, apply for this job, put yourself out there, or try a new form of income. Doesn't have to be a big LLC. It could be like, I'm gonna work with kids, I'm gonna work with animals, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna different stream of income, because you have been burdened. Some of you have back pain, um, and there hasn't been an equal give and take. You've been through hell on wheel because you're too nice. The lion, right? Okay, so you very, very kind, and then you blow up. You blow up, and then they don't want to, they poke the lion and they find out, F around and find out. But the world card is here. You have learned a lot of lessons. Let me, and justice is coming. All right, let's finish this. Let's do, um, love cards. The Ten of Cups is here. So you do have a relationship. There's a air sign here, male or female. There's an air sign. You may have dealings with this person, or water sign also. Just wanted to say. All right, let me just see something. Matter of fact, yeah, listen and reflect. You believe me now? This is live. I can't even edit this. Leo, I said your homework is accountability, shadow work. Listen and reflect. Look back to all the things that happened that didn't go right, and not just to obsess over it, but to learn. If you don't remember the lessons, just write it down. You'd be like, don't be too nice. Don't be giving people chances. Don't be a yes woman or yes man. What went wrong in this person? Because remember, if you're too nice to someone, you're toxic. You gave somebody a stage to hurt you. You set it up for them. You were the lighting crew. You were the microphone. You were everything. The sound crew. You gave them the stage and just watched while someone hurt you. So you got to remember how you effed up, so you won't f up again. So revisit that. Revisit that. The best part of your life is coming, whether you believe it or not. Believe. Falling in love. Maybe you'll meet Lakeith. He a little fine. So look, taking accountability. I don't want to step on your toes. Maybe like 2 or 3. Taking accountability for your part into something, and that's humility. That's being humble by saying, you know what, I caused some of this. I'll tell you one thing. Somebody that's toxic, how many minutes can they last with me? About 1 second, because the second I hear them talking nonsense, I'm the hell out. So that's growth. Back in the day, I was giving people so many chances, months, years, or what? No, years. I said years. Come on now. And now when you take accountability and you say, I caused this, you create your reality. You want an abundant life, it's here. So make sure you take it. Spirit is going to be communicating with you through dreams. Some dreams are weird and you're not going to know what the heck is going on. You could use selenite to help you, clear quartz also, and amethyst. Amethyst to help you. You put that under your pillow at night to help you interpret some of these dreams or research. You will be with someone that is secure, and you got to decide what you want. Do you want to be alone? Do you want to have someone new? Uh, because it's coming. Thank you. All right, let's finalize this reading, and then Sagittarius. Attraction. You're attracting someone. It's gonna be someone that could be the one. You're gonna resist it. I know who you are. You're gonna resist it. You're gonna be like, no, but he's different or she's different. You gotta have an open mind. It's gonna be someone that could be the one, and you deserve love. You may not recognize it right away, but you'll know that the energy is different. Don't fight the universe. Oh God, Leo, I can't with you. Romantic feelings are gonna be here. It keeps saying the same thing. Forgive and learn. Forgive and learn. Admit that a job is no longer worth it, or a type of job is not good, and free yourself. Free yourself from doubt, from everything. You have a new chapter. It's a new chapter. New love is here. This person might be in the military or have some type of military association. Okay, all right. So that was that. Okay, so that was Leo. Jesus, Lord, Mary, and Joseph. Okay, let's go to Sagittarius, and then I'll close this reading and be live again with the earth signs. Earth signs. Earth signs, I have not forsaken you. I know I started these lives last week, and then I was under the weather, and a lot of stuff was happening. I had to rejuvenate, heal myself back. I just couldn't, and I wanted to be live the very next day, but I wasn't able to. But we're here now, the message is still being delivered. Thank you, universe. Thank you, God. And hopefully at the right time. But feel free to watch any of my lives. There's gems everywhere. Okay, we just drop gems. That's what we do. We're being guided, so we're thankful that we're able to drop information on things that I already went through. Maybe it could help you out in your journey. You're welcome, Angela. I like your reaction. You being here, you back. You back, Angela. You back. Alright, that's what's up. I didn't even know when you were back. Okay, join the membership, guys. If you like, we do a lot of stuff in the membership lounge. We also, I tell them, when I'm going live ahead of time. Also, and the free reading, if you like. It includes a reading. When I Next time I'm live, not today. Today I'm doing the earth signs right after this, but next time I'm live, I'm going to do my super chat readings. Okay, so now if you're a member, it's it's included in your membership. It's included in your membership, and that's why when I go live and I do these readings, it looks like I'm reading for members a lot because. But if you want to skip the queue, you can super chat, or you can have a personal reading with me. Contact my email in the description box. My personal readings are, thorough. I'll just say that. People will tell you. Okay, so this is Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you starting off with fantastic energy, appreciation, gratitude. If you have Sagittarius in your chart, feel free to listen and let's see what this is about. So appreciation, gratitude will give you everything. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrations, and that's why when you're grateful, your vibration is all the way up there, and that vibration up there is wealth, happiness, peace, joy. So those are the high vibrations. So when you are in your energy in gratitude, you're getting everything that you want, regardless of challenges and things looking like the issues about to hit the fan. You start with gratitude. That's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. I have to commend you. What did I say? Yeah, oh man, y'all gonna start believing me. You start with gratitude. This is what it is, abundance. The door of value is going to be raining on you regardless. And that's abundance is of joy, of peace, love, and financial freedom. Magician, So you are creating your reality. The temple path, you're going to take a leap of faith. Spirit is urging you to take a leap of faith. Envy and jealousy is here, right next to this male. Doesn't have to be, but it could be the opposite sign of their thinking. You have someone thinking in their head. Um, your sixth chakra, you it's being activated. You're gonna get downloads and information, and it's gonna come suddenly. Like when you have a question or you don't know what to do in a situation, it's gonna come. The answer is gonna come to you through a YouTube feed or a book you open or something, an advertisement. Fourth chakra, the heart chakra, needs balancing. um, and then yeah, a tower moment. So all of this, so there's a big change and completion with the world card. So there's a big shake up. You know, the universe is trying to get rid of the final things that don't work so that you can have happiness, the door to happiness, healing, etc. So okay. Bring some of those messages. Okay, so let's get some other cards. High honor. You will finally be valued, and I say finally, for your good work. Main females here. I'm gonna keep my eye on her. A house. There's some, changes or something with the home. Some of you may want to buy a new home. There's some repairs here. Unexpected wealth. Okay, unexpected money is coming in right in the nick of time. So when you have unexpected expenses, don't worry because it's gonna balance. You may be seeing 333. Change fives also. You're gonna be seeing fives. There's a false person here, and I'm gonna put it next to this female, okay? Because I don't like the way. Message. So someone's contacting you. There's an information, something about marriage here, and a gift, a spiritual gift. And a gift. This is money that's coming in or something that you don't have to work for. This this main man is here. This is a younger energy, courting, getting to know someone. Okay, so let me just see something quick. Let me just see who these people are. Okay, main. So there's someone that is going to be contacting you. Um, but this is someone that you're in contact with, but they're coming out as false mask. There's some deception. I told you this is an immature energy, and that's why there's a tower moment happening with this person. Whoever this energy is of somebody that's immature, that's trying to offer love, or they want to have some get together or something with you. It's a text message that's coming in, Sagittarius, but it's a storm happening. You're going to discover some truth. You're going to be gifted the truth because for the people that I'm reading for, are on a spiritual path and they are chosen ones. So truth comes to us. When people being sneaky and stuff like that, it gets revealed to us. Because look, you're getting that twice. Dealing with an Aquarius man. Okay, how you doing, May? Sagittarius here. Yeah, okay, great. Because there's this person, whoever is a fake person here, is wearing a false mask, has a female attached to them, and they think they're getting one over. Okay, they think they're getting over because these are the cards you got, and this is not a mature energy. Okay, this is two people, and that has nothing to do with you. Why do I know? Because you started out with gratitude, and that's high vibration, and those are low vibration. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say, Sagittarius? A storm is coming. You got a tower moment, if not two tower moments. Okay, the universe is going to do the final cleanup. This is the end of this situation, relationship, whatever situationship this is done. There's no more. Because this person is toxic and it's affecting it's going to affect your money and you working on your abundance. They have you in competition. Whoever this is had or thought they had you in competition. And it's affecting your finances. So it will affect. Okay. All right. Read between the lines. Spirit is saying, let me do financial cards while I'm at it. Let's do financial cards and then we'll do love cards. Hurt me, but I don't know why he plays so much. I wonder if he could ever get it together. So here's the thing. When someone shows you who they are, the universe is saying, read between the lines. We've been sending you signals. If you're a good person and you are dealing with someone that plays game, you have to be a better person by putting enough love in yourself to say, I don't deserve it. So when you love yourself, put the love for yourself, you'll be like, I'm no longer going to be on the phone. I'm not accepting any phone calls. I'm blocking this energy, period. And because if you don't do it, but you keep asking the universe, and the universe knows you have good intentions, but you're not strong enough, then this happens, a tower moment, where they disrespect you so badly, and the universe allows it so that you can see some hiding truths, some truths that they've been hiding, to the point where it's so despicable that you're like, that's it. And when the universe says no, it's no. So until you go back and forth and you're manifesting a good person and you're manifesting sudden wealth, all of this stuff will stop. As long as you just like, oh, I'm just talking to them, we're just friends. There's no friendship that should be had with someone that's toxic. And I'm gonna be the unpopular opinion. I might be the reader that people might not want to hear, because I say, do not mix and mingle energy. If you're going high vibration, good energy, and this person's like, well, I'm trying to be on the phone. If you're on the phone, if you're into interacting communication, this all these promises will stop. That's the Amazon truck that says, hey, you didn't give me an address to deliver this, because you have, look at this, false person and somebody doing some sneaky business. And the fact that, in May, since you mentioned, you said, hey, I think they're, I don't know what, you already got all the truth that you need. You already got all the truth. They're not getting it together right now. And you want, if you truly want happiness, there's some people that are comfortable having a headache, like, oh, just let me guess where this person is, and playing the game and dealing with their infidelities. But if you're tired of dealing with that, then no is no. This needs to be blocked, and pouring the love back into yourself. Because when you pour the love into yourself, I'm not giving this person 1 second of my time. So that they can, because you're giving them a stage to disrespect you. If somebody doesn't communicate with you, that's the communication. They told you they're not interested and they're playing games. So let's see, you have abundance coming where you're going to be able to pay your bills. There's change coming. You're going to see 555, and if you're seeing 2, that means that a harmonious relationship needs to be had, and there's no harmony in a situation. You're going through evaluations in a job interview. Okay, so a lot of you have an energy of a new job. You're going to be trained. There's some unexpected, remember I said unexpected expenses, but then you have unexpected income that will cover it, and everything will be okay as long as you walk the straight and narrow path. Now, if you're messing with people with low vibrations, it'll be expenses after expenses and nothing, no miracles. All of this miracle is null and void, and it's just going to stay on this table. All right, so Spirit is saying your love life is directly affected with your finances. This is a financial deck. So that means the partner that you choose is either going to destroy your finances or be a partner where you both are becoming rich and wealthy and thrive. You're going to be put in the discovery phase, pushing you into your gift. You're supposed to be doing stuff that you're good at. That's your stream of income. But you may have felt into laziness and stuff like that. That's the energy. When somebody is negative, their energy of laziness and non-motivation, it comes towards us. Close-minded, Spirit saying have an open mind when it comes to finances. New ways of having passive income. Do a side hustle. Don't be married to your job if it's not your gift. If it's not your own job or whatever, don't be married to it, because you're making somebody else rich. Spirit is saying you're good with your words. Whoever I'm speaking for, you need to stop daydreaming about having a job, your dream job, and bring it to a reality. Some of you are great at being an author or public speaking. You're supposed to be a leader. And there it goes. You're supposed to be a leader. This is boss energy, entrepreneur, promotion that's coming towards you, but only if you allow this. Okay, let's get yeah, because you have there's a new energy here also of relationship. Let's clarify some of these. Let's look at the appreciation. And if you appreciate, you started with appreciation, Sagittarius. So if you appreciate, you have gratitude. People that are grateful and have gratitude will not mix and mingle with toxic people, because that's a dichotomy. That's a duality that is not acceptable. Okay, so there's information and things are coming towards you. There is someone that is coming towards you, because this is what's happening. You're cleaning your aura, and so when people are going on a spiritual path and you're being purified and you're trying to vibrate higher, everyone gets attracted to you. So there's a player coming in your direction, um, and they're trying to communicate back and forth or texting, and this is going to prove to be a horrible burden, a terrible burden if you choose this route. And so, and look, a tower moment, because when so many tower moments are here, that means that somebody, there's three tower moments. Some of us don't learn right away. We're like, oh, let me give them a chance. So the disrespect is gonna get louder, louder and worse. This is tears. Somebody's gonna be shedding tears at someone that disrespects them with this shake up emotional argument, this big, ending. But guess what? It needs to happen because somebody's beyond toxic that's coming towards your energy. Is going to be an absolute burden. So, because of this tower, these tower moments, the world card means completion. Something is ending in the biggest of ways. There may be several endings. Could be with a job, um, and definitely a person here. Okay, so let's see. Heartbreak, yeah, disappointments when it comes to work. Also, someone has extra energy. Look, there's a third party situation here. But I think you knew that, Sagittarius, but it's all good. So there's a new beginning. There's a new passionate beginning, and you're gonna be giving the strength. Look, to walk away. Fantastic cards. You're gonna be giving the strength because there wasn't an equal give and take in a situation, and right underneath that you have a new beginning, a passionate, a divine new beginning, and wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment is here if you choose to accept it, but you have to walk away. When the spirit, when the this tower moment, this big discovery, this argument, these are like three tower moments. For the love of God, Sagittarius, when this happens, because someone is very slow moving and stagnant. Stagnation is toxic. Um, Aries energy here too. Water Empress, how you doing? Aries energy, but you're gonna take control. So you're gonna take control. Divine masculine has enter the chat. Divine masculine energy here, and divine feminine. Okay, so there is wish fulfillment. Someone is not being honest, right? They're not telling you everything you need to hear, and when they're not telling you the truth, that's telling you enough. So stay focused to working on yourself, and working on your stream of income or passive income or starting your own business. Being abundant. Take the steps, and the universe is going to give you all the downloads of what you should do. All the intelligent moves are going to be gifted to you if you have good intentions. As you work, you will be put in with the Two of Cups. Someone that works like you, that is like you, is going to be gifted to you. It's going to be presented, fated meeting here. Queen of Cups, because your emotions will be stable. You will learn to pour. You're coming out, as the Queen of Cups. Also, I know you're a fire sign, but that means that your emotions are level. She's balancing on water. Water is emotion, so your emotions are balanced. Someone is trying to hold on to you because you were too nice. Cancer energy. I have to say all the signs that come up. Let's see. Yeah, Hierophant and tempering yourself. Sagittarius, this is your card. You're tempering yourself when it comes to. Let me see about this marriage thing. If you want, because he says he's single, but supposedly. Like I said, when you get tired of dealing with a liar, you'll walk away, and then you'll see all this abundance. Even if you're crying and you're sad, you're gonna see all this abundance. If not, all this. Let me motivate you again, Sagittarius. Let me motivate you again. Look at this: a wish fulfillment, high honor, unexpected income, the door to value. You understand? And door to happiness and healing. But you have all these toxic liars. You have all these false people, these two sneaky mofos, okay? These sneaky mofos, people wearing a false mask. As long as you deal with them, you're not going to see none of this. And oh, by the way, you got a spiritual gift. That means a life partner, a soulmate, or money coming in that you don't expect. None of these things will work out if you don't close that door. And the universe is closing the door for you with 3 or 2 tower moments. There's a water sign male here. You are going to be meeting your divine counterpart, divine feminine, divine masculine here. You are waiting for this to happen. You are the magician. Good news is coming in. All right, let me see some of these, um, some of this advice for Sagittarius to end your reading, because I'm being drawn to this. Find peace within your current situation. Embrace peace. If being with someone that is a liar is not going to be peace, it's not going to be peaceful. I don't even need to use the word if. Embrace peace. Peace is setting boundaries, ghosting, leaving someone, um, because there's divine timing happening. You're supposed to meet all this abundance right now. This is the happiest pinnacle and stage of your life. You have new opportunity coming into you. Um, you have new insights that you're gaining from jobs that didn't work out. Law of attraction, thoughts are becoming things. So if you're just thinking of a toxic person, that's going to manifest, and it's just going to be, toxicity. You'll be swimming in toxicity. If you're thinking of, let me improve myself, let please universe, God, help me cleanse my energy so that I can be happy, and that's what you're, so things manifest real fast. Whoever you dealt with was a twin flame from hell. Okay, respectfully. Twin flame is someone that, oh yes, a magnetic connection, but someone did not appreciate it, cheated, lied, and ran away from the connection. So what you have to do is pick up, add to cart all the lessons that you're supposed to be learning, so that you won't be back on that toxic stage and learning the same lesson, because then you're going to start from scratch again, and you're going to hate yourself when it's like, I should have learned that he's toxic or she's toxic, and then you start again being put in isolation, wash, rinse, repeat, the universe separating you, then letting you stand in your power. And every time you don't learn, your separation could get longer, where you isolate. The universe isolates you, where you try to date someone, it doesn't work out because you're being put in timeout. So to learn these lessons, because you said that you wanted a beautiful connection with a life partner, soulmate. So if you said you wanted these things, that's a challenging road, but it brings forth more fruit, more abundance. Because look at this, twin flame and a deceptive liar, a disgusting liar, and you are spiritually awakened. You too woke you too awakened to know that. And this is the heart of the matter. Respectfully, I gotta step on your toes. Denying that a situation is no longer for you is the most dangerous thing. Failure to accept that a situation, those are unhealthy cycles. You're gonna be in a hamster wheel. So you will be recognized once you let go of all this stuff and surrender. You will be recognized for your talents. You have to give up something now to get and moving on. So you have to move on and surrender. And then you're gonna laugh and be like, man, I'm so glad, because you're being realigned. Yeah, you're being pushed back into your spiritual journey, because you were on the spiritual journey and then you deviated. Something happened, Sagittarius. Something happened. So this lesson it has to be learned. And look, freedom and life partner. Freedom, let go of nasty energies and toxicity, and you will get the message is very clear. And look at the bottom of the deck. Very soon, decide what you want so that it can come to you. The Amazon truck is there delivering all your goods, not the bads, the goods. And they're saying, do you want it, or are you gonna stick with disharmony and arguments and headaches and pain, hating your life because somebody's making it so negative? Someone had their final shot, and this time moment is gonna send them to the cosmics. Okay, you're gonna be getting to know someone new. For those of you that are looking for a new relationship, um, and communicate clearly, and watch out. Like I told you, there we go, and it's coming full circle. There's someone that is playing in energies. There's someone that you're dealing with that's dealing with someone else. Um, and take accountability. If you don't take accountability, which I know you will because you have gratitude, these are go together. You have to take accountability for your part in putting yourself in this position, in a position of you didn't want to be in. Okay, what are we learning from it? So Spirit is saying, slow down. We can't control people, because someone is annoying. So if someone is annoying, why you want them? Why you want them? you know so all right, so that, let's see, final advice, but I don't really need it. Okay, final advice, Saggy. this was longer than expected. You have special gifts. Never surrender to normal relationships, normal jobs, normal anything. Get a reading, get divination. So that means cleanse your energy with sage, create a sacred space, and avoid toxic people. If this wasn't serendipitous, this was a perfect synchronized reading. And you do have celebrations. Once you get rid of these negativities and negative energies, you will have a cause for celebration. Sagittarius, that was your reading. Many blessings. Um, and like, subscribe. Thank you. And I will be doing the earth signs next. I will be doing the earth signs next. I'll be doing the earth signs. So let me close this one out and I will open up the earth signs. You're welcome. And be sure to rewatch, because sometimes when you rewatch, it's like, you know, it hits you over the head and you catch things. And also take notes. Taking notes makes you the best student, because it makes you not repeat cycles, because you will take notes and you'll keep track of the energies happening, the energies that we spoke of, how they develop and they happen in real life. You're going to be like, oh yeah, she was talking about this. Boy, I tell you, I can't believe the ish hit the fan, just like she was saying, all these times. So taking notes will make people you know, psychically intelligent and you know, best students of life. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, and you're welcome. And I will start a new live for the earth signs, and that's, yeah, the earth signs are the last ones that I have to read. That I started doing these live readings last week. Unfortunately, I wasn't feeling up to par. Had to rest and rejuvenate, pour into myself, and so I'm finishing them now and today, and then in the weekend or in a few more days, I will be doing super chat readings if you're interested, or you could join my membership and get the readings included in my membership. Okay. Thank you for all your metaphysical needs. Check out my website, foxybluesecretgarden, for my all blinged out in my crystals, my manifestation sprays, protection sprays, balance and peace, abundance, etc. Um, and products for your mind, body, and spirit. Thank you. See you next time.